Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. You know, a couple of things that are your business that our next guest is going to cover. You got to take better care of yourself, you know, especially with Obamacare. You're going to get killed if you end up having to go to the hospital just because you're going to be treated like cattle. In fact, some of you, like in Canada, I don't know if you realize this, but people who need MRIs in Canada because of socialized medicine, they're going to the veterinarian to get their MRIs done. So, you know, you may be treated less than cattle when we're done with it. So the best thing to do is that prevention is more important than ever. And then next, you know, when you think about all the things that have been going on from a security front, you become very mindful of the fact that there's people out there that are daily defending us, and you think of organizations that are supporting our troops around the world, like the one that Heather works with called the Boot Campaign. And I want her, Heather Sholl, to take a moment to talk about both today. But before she does that, I was wondering how my favorite twins are doing.
They're great. They are great. Almost 8 months old and all over the place. I can't wait for you to see them again.
Yeah, I get to set them next week, and so we're looking forward to that. We do our monthly babysitting gig with the twins, and we enjoy that. We don't have grandkids yet, so they're a good stopgap measure until we get our own grandkids. So, but we enjoy that. Looking forward to seeing those little guys. So, tell us a little bit about first of all, what's happening with your personal training work.
Oh, my goodness. We are busy. This is a great time of year for everybody. It's kind of the gap between the holiday season and the bathing suit season. So it's all kind of slowing down in people's lives and giving them a chance to focus on their health a little bit. And so that's been fun. We've been running around like crazy. We're teaching boot camps for a company called Camp Gladiator. We've kind of added that in and are adding something called Lunch and Learn, which is when we go into corporations and just during their lunch hours, sit down and talk with them about fitness and the importance of health, overall health and exercise, and like you were just saying, in terms of lowering your health insurance costs and really trying to avoid some of those wild fees that we have when we try to go see the doctors, whether it be the vet or the your primary care physician. So we're keeping busy trying to let everybody know, you know, how important it is to maintain their health, and if they're not feeling like they're at a maintenance level, to take it a step up and get involved in taking an active role in their own health.
So let me ask you on those lunch and learns, are those being paid for, underwritten by the places you go that you speak at? How does that work?
Yeah, typically by the company, and it just depends on the arrangement. Sometimes we can bring in lunch for them. It kind of depends. But usually if they have a corporate fitness or wellness program within the company, we work with them. Sometimes it's just somebody who is interested in bringing somebody to their office. Maybe one of our clients or campers that says, you know, I really want to spread the message that this can be fun and it's good. So it depends. We work with every company differently.
Yeah, very good. Heather Sholl is a great lady, good friend of mine, and always delighted to have her on the program. How about the boot campaign? What do you got going on with that? And first of all, tell us what the boot campaign is all about.
Sure. Well, to only confuse everyone, I run boot camps and boot campaign. So
there you go.
to decipher that for everybody. But I'm a co-founder of an organization called the Boot Campaign, and myself and 4 friends started a company 3.5 years ago, not having any idea it would turn into the monster it has been. We wear combat boots to say thank you to the military, and we now have programming that supports the veterans as they return home and assimilate back into the regular world. So we have programming now that we actually work on. Our offices are based in Austin, but we are a national and international organization. And as I was saying, boot camp and boot campaign, my worlds are colliding in May, and I love it. On May 18th, we have an organization called Push-Ups for Charity that we work for. And all over the nation, they have events where you do a certain amount of push-ups. How many can you do in 90 seconds? And people sponsor you, and you set up a web page that to help fundraise. And the event is at the Firehouse Saloon on May 18th. And those are where like I said, my two worlds collide. People can come and exercise for an incredibly short period of time and raise a lot of money. We raised $300,000 last year, a little over that.
How much?
The nation. $300,000 across the nation.
Wow, that's fantastic. I love it. Well, you need to put together an article for us to run at usdailyreview.com and priceofbusiness.com on that. usdailyreview.com gets about 500,000 hits every month. So we definitely need to spread the word on that. And May's right around the corner, so you need to hurry.
Absolutely. I can do that. Yeah, pushupsforcharity.com. It'll tell you everything. It's extremely simple to get involved in. You literally type in your name, and they shoot up a page for you so you can get on there and help raise money. And like I said, it's nationwide. It's all on that one day. Everybody's raising money in a 90-second period. And out at Firehouse Saloon here in Houston, we'll have the 90-second workout, but then we'll have a full stage set up and bands and food and everything in the afternoon. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So even if you don't want to do push-ups for 90 seconds, but you're curious about what Boot Campaign does, I'd invite anyone to come and join us.
Yeah, I encourage people to do that as well. And that website, again, bootcampaign.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to know about the event, pushupsforcharity.com.
Yes, give that again.
Pushupsforcharity.com.
And the charity is the Boot Campaign, or is it for more than one charity?
Nope, it's just us. So that's one of the great things that we've been able to develop into. You know, as you well know, having been a part of my life for so long, when we started, we really were branching out and donating to just other charities, which we still are very much a part of and raise money for other charities. But now we are able this year to offer our own programming. So one of our first programs we're launching is Boots at Work, and we will provide a database online for companies to come in and look through for hourly employees to come and fill the gaps that they have and the needs that they have. So more of a blue-collar per hour kind of job database. But that'll be our first program. So now we are able to raise money just for Boot Campaign.
I love it. I love it. People need to learn more about that. And how is the Boot Campaign in general doing?
Oh my gosh, we're great. It's so exciting to watch something grow like this. You know, it's when you sort of feel like the five of us gave birth to this child, and it's off and running these days. I mean, at 3.5 years old, we are very proud to have repeat events that have raised money and continuing to start new things with new people all over the country.
Yeah, no question about it. Very cool organization. Really glad to be friends of it, and I've loved watching its progress over the last few years. A lot of things happening in an organization that's still relatively new. Yes.
Absolutely. We were happy. We just, looks like we're going to be growing our offices even and moving everything in-house up near Georgetown, Texas. So we're ever expanding and continuing to increase the amount of money that we're able to give back to the soldiers and their programs and help them know by wearing our boots, you know, and everyone across the country wearing them, just that they know that they're appreciated and we value what they do as we run around and do what we want here at home.
Yeah, absolutely. Keeping us free, and they need to be supported in doing that. And some of the activities that you do to help veterans, talk real quickly about that as we wrap it up.
Sure. We provide, through some of our partner charities, we provide anonymous counseling, mortgage-free homes, jobs now with our Boots at Work program, and it's endless the number of things we can do. We even have a reactive fund for people who have something fall between the gaps there, and we can help just about anybody as a resource.
Yeah, very good. Again, bootcampaign.com, and again, the one for your special event?
Pushupsforcharity.com on May 18th.
Yeah, and again, we want to encourage people to check out both. Heather, I look forward to seeing you next week.
Yes, great.
All right. When we come back, we're going to have a price point edition for you. Make sure you check that out and much, much more over at priceofbusiness.com. And you're listening to The Price of Business.